So, you're finally gonna do it. This Christmas, you'll be asking mom and dad for a new gaming PC, complete with RGBs. Well, have I got just the pre-Black Friday deal for you? Oh, a gaming PC from Walmart that has accessories as well for just $230. Let's go ahead and see what's inside. Okay, right on top, as you guys can see, this is a monitor. That's right, $230, and this thing includes an entire PC, a keyboard and mouse, ooh, and a monitor to use as well. What in the world is going on at Walmart? This is value. What could possibly go wrong? All right, guys, I got the PC out here, and oh my God, what is this? I think this is just a normal, like, Dell Optiplex PC. Yep, Optiplex 3050. And they put some gamer decals on the front here. That's amazing, actually. What's going on with the back of this computer? Okay, we have HDMI, DisplayPort. It looks like there used to be something here, but it's not there anymore. It's kind of weird this thing has HDMI because this bundle also came with these cables here. This is a VGA cable and like a little VGA to HDMI, or DisplayPort rather, adapter. Let's look at our monitor here, see if this supports HDMI. By the way, look at this thing. Look at how it arrived to us. This looks straight out of a Goodwill. Insane. Anyway, let's flip her over. Oh, yep, look at that. We got VGA and DVI. No HDMI at all on this monitor. That's insane. Here's the mouse. It's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It weighs nothing. Actually, that's kind of a good thing when it comes to mice. This is a competitive gamer mouse. Ooh. I'm free. Did you guys see that? One of the keys fell off the keyboard. Will this just like stick back on there? Oh, God, that was violent, but okay. It's staying on. Now, guys, I want to take a second and go over the Walmart.com listing, because so far you might not believe that you can buy this on their website. But here it is. It's out of stock currently. It's also cheaper than what we bought it for. But look at this image. Look at the amount of RGBs going on. Also, I was taking a look at this photo, and like, I can't tell if this is like AI upscaled or if it's just a straight up AI generated image. And also some of the photos show like a little controller here. That's a DualSense Edge. The DualSense Edge costs more money than this entire PC. That's false advertising. And we got these little speakers. Where are my speakers? We didn't get speakers. But here's the part I really want to go over. This listing has 454 ratings. Wow, not worth it. Terrible. It stopped working. Broke monitor. Oh, here we go. We got some photos. That's not even the same monitor. Is this company just grabbing any old cheap monitor they can find on Facebook Marketplace and they're sending them out to people from Walmart.com? The front of the PC looks the same though. Even though it's refurbished, it won't run Windows 11. Yeah, that's an important detail. You can see up here in the title, it says Windows 10 Pro refurbished. Windows 10 is no longer supported at all. So that's like immediately a sketchy listing. Why is Walmart allowing companies to sell PCs like this on their website? But you know what? I am impressed that I think we did get everything we were supposed to in the listing. That's assuming any of this actually works. Let's plug it in and see what happens. All right, guys, we're going for the classic TV camera so you guys can experience the high quality of this monitor. All right, power button's down here. Let's see what happens when I turn that on. We have a blue light. It's turning on, okay. It's already doing better than I thought it might. No signal, okay, that's all right. Let's go ahead and boot up the PC, make sure we get our RGBs. Oh, baby, look at all those RGBs. Those are going wild. Actually, now that I take a closer look at it, it looks like this is like a whole RGB piece that's like glued onto the front of the computer. And wow, those are really bright. Oh, look at that. We're already signed into a user profile. Okay. Yeah, that's not weird at all. But you know what is weird? Not being able to hear poor Drayton here while he's trying to get my attention. But thanks to Raycon, who is the sponsor of today's video, and their essential open earbuds, I have a perfect solution for this issue. See, here at the office, I love wearing earbuds while working since I find them to be much more comfortable than bulky headphones. What I don't love is having to deal with a cable all the dang time, and as you just saw, never being able to hear what's happening in the office outside my filming room here. This is where Raycon's essential open earbuds come in. They keep your ears open while still delivering crystal clear sound. They sit just outside your ear canal so you can always know what's going on around you even while enjoying loud music. Oh my God! Plus, these are easily able to be worn all workday thanks to the 8-hour battery life of the earbuds with an additional 36 hours of charge provided through the case. And here's the crazy part. Raycon delivers the same premium audio quality as the big brands, but at half the price. Black Friday is just around the corner. Raycon audio products are up to 30% off site-wide. So from everyday essentials to latest releases, it's the perfect time to upgrade your sound or get ahead on gifting. These early deals won't last long, so make sure to shop now before they're gone. Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/smokinopen to get up to 30% off during Raycon's Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. That's buyraycon.com/smokinopen. Look at all these viruses that may or may not be legit programs. I don't know. But hey, you know what? This booted right up to a desktop. The monitor's working. I mean, it looks like a cheap monitor, but It's functional. Look, for $230, I'm taking what I can get, you know? Oh, and this is actually a 1080p screen. That's really surprising since we don't have HDMI. But as you can see, we do indeed have Windows 10 Pro. So as of a few weeks ago, this computer is no longer receiving security updates from Microsoft. So now all the crypto hackers can install some malware on your kid's Minecraft PC. Brilliant. Anyway, should I trust these programs here? Let's just open LibreOffice. I don't know, man. Okay, this does indeed open the program. Who knows what else that installed, but here it is. All right, let's open up Firefox. Is this really going to be Firefox? I hope so. What is this? Server not found. Well, that makes sense. We haven't actually connected to Wi-Fi yet. Mostly because I'm afraid what happens if I do, but oh, we're going to give it a shot. We'll see what happens. Oh, nice. This little adapter doesn't support 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi since our network is not showing up. You'll love to see it. Where did that noise come from? Who knows? I connected to the Wi-Fi though. Looks like it's doing things. Let's test that again. Speakers, headphones. That's coming from a speaker inside the computer. You'd think it'd be coming from the monitor, but nope. Oh yeah, the monitor doesn't even show up as like an audio interface at all. Let's see here. Any other questionable softwares we should look at? Firefox, Chrome, LibreOffice. What is this? This literally just popped up. Intel Optane. Other than that, it looks like mostly normal Windows stuff. Let's check out our storage situation here. We should have 500 gigs, and we do. We're missing like 50 gigs though, so what's taking up all our storage? A large chunk of that's probably just Windows itself. In terms of programs on the computer, I'm only seeing like 5 or 6 gigs altogether. That's probably the apps we see here, along with whatever pre-installed stuff's on the computer. There's not much in the users folder either, which means there's not a lot in like our documents and downloads and stuff. Yeah, it looks like a majority of that. I'm seeing the Windows folder just climb up and up and up. It looks like a majority of that file size is just Windows. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing installed with Steam and some games and some other things that we can use to test if it's really a gaming PC. All right, guys, we have some premium gaming experiences installed, or really just one experience, the only one that matters. But first, I do want to show you guys something. We're running an internet speed test here. Now, I ended up plugging Ethernet in because the Wi-Fi was so bad on this PC. In fact, even the Ethernet is not really taking full advantage of our gigabit internet like it should, but 727 is fine. Why is the upload speed so slow? Whatever. But let me show you guys what it was looking like with Wi-Fi. I'm trying to turn Wi-Fi back on, but it doesn't want to do anything. Okay, I guess I can go to settings. Clicked on Wi-Fi, it's having trouble. Should I unplug the thingy and plug it back in? Plug it into the front this time, see what happens. Hey, it connected, amazing. That was weird. Oh yeah, 26 megabit per second. Oh, it's getting up to 30. Incredible. But yeah, as you can see, this Wi-Fi thing is very jank at best. I guess it's nice it comes with it at all, but you're basically gonna be forced to use Ethernet no matter what, so I don't really even know if it was worth it. All right, next thing I wanna do here, I wanna run a Cinebench thing and just see what it does. And actually, we can look through the system specs real quick. Looks like this thing has an i5-6500 CPU. It's a 4-core, so hey, that's, I don't know, I'm looking for any reason this might be decent. 8 gigs of RAM, plenty, it's fine. It does have a 500 gig SSD. We saw this earlier, and so far, general usage around the desktop is totally fine on this PC. And then, ooh, in this gaming PC, we do not have a dedicated GPU. Intel HD Graphics 530. All right, let's just start our, let's do single core. Most of the time when we get these cheap PCs, from Walmart or wherever else, honestly, these don't even run. It'll just error out immediately, but it does look like it's doing things. Oh, I'm judging a little too soon. But yeah, so far this is not as bad as the worst we've seen from Walmart, which is a $300 PC that came with parts from 2012. And it didn't include a monitor, so that's, yeah.
One eternity later.
Oh my gosh, after 20 years, it's finally done, and it got 927 points. I think that's very bad, but you guys will have to let me know. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's move on to the one and only game we need. See, if you're a kid and you're looking for a gaming PC, what's the one game you care about? It's Fortnite. And if this thing is not powerful enough to run Fortnite, then what is the point of its existence? I don't know. We're gonna find out together. It's not looking too promising so far. I mean, this looks pretty bad. The frames are real low. It does look like it's trying to load into a game though, so that's something. Oh my. Oh, it's struggling. Oh no. Whoa, what was that? Oh baby, we're not getting all that many frames today. Now, what kind of settings are we looking at? 1080p, legacy performance, that sounds good. It's automatically going for as performance mode as it can. Yeah. Show me the performance. Show me how bad it is. 15 FPS as we're gliding down. That's incredible. Really bad. Yeah. Oh, I'll blame the PC for that one, yeah.
Skill issue.
Considering that we were, I don't know, sub 30 FPS in that whole experience there, I'm going to say this is not good enough for Fortnite, which means that it's not good enough for any kid out there to get for Christmas. But guys, what I want to do next, I want to open up this door right here, take a look inside this thing and see if this is indeed just a normal looking Dell machine. I'm pretty sure it is. Also, what are these? I just noticed these little parrots on the top of our monitor here. Why? Who put those there? All right, I'm sliding the top of the PC off. And on the inside, we don't have any RGBs going on. If you saw our last video where we covered basically the same thing, a Dell PC that they turned into a gaming PC. That one actually had a bunch of RGB strips like glued on the inside. All of the RGB situation is just glued to the front, which in my opinion is even lazier. But as you can see, we have this cable here that I believe is coming through the front part of the case here. And they got some like wild like shrink wrap situation that's like plugged into a power port. It's actually like a little splitter. Part of it's going to the SSD. Part of it's going to the lights here, and then I guess that's somehow connecting to the power supply here. But yeah, I think that's really all they did. They grabbed an off-the-shelf SSD from Micron. Is this one refurbished? You know, as far as I can tell, it is not refurbished. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that was in that $300 Walmart PC. They put refurbished hard drives in those. Like, that's insane. So while this is pretty boring on the inside, I can't really complain. It has an SSD at all. That's a massive upgrade over what we've seen in the past from Walmart. But let me know what you guys think of this PC down in the comments below. And if you want to see even more RGBs in a tiny package, click this video right here. This was over twice the money, but it was another PC from TikTok. And you know what? Spoilers, it might be good enough to play Fortnite. It's possible.